Hello guys, welcome back to StoneHearth, me Banto. So we're back here with our town Arkas, and today we're gonna continue with our castle area. So today we're gonna do the castle, we're gonna do more with it. We made these two pretty good big great towers so far, fixed a few things with it. So this will be the entrance where we go in, and this will be like the start of the castle. And also like Fire said, and kinda as I wanted also is to go back outside here a little bit, and we might also even be going in here and doing something under this thing. We're not sure about that, it's something that might be a little bit ahead of us for now, but today we're gonna start to do more around this area where people actually going to get inside to the castle pretty much. So we're gonna do this with some walls to start with perhaps. We don't need to put one here really, so we can put one for example between here, and that allows me to put a nice door in between here. And let's see here, maybe we should go actually with the carpenter or even the stonemason, and we can make like a fortress door, because that's sitting a little bit better. It does stick out the color wise from the other ones. We could go for a clay tunnel door also. Not sure how good that would be, but maybe could be better. They're actually made for like tunnels, but I think they actually do look pretty cool, so we might go for that. We can always switch that out for later. So let's keep that one for now. And then we need to make walls around here. Here's gonna be another tower. And I was thinking like, if we're gonna go under this thing, maybe the way to actually go under this would be to go through these towers. So this tower do have like a decent size at least. So let's do some towers here, at least the walls to start with for it. So something like that for the towers. So then maybe after that we will cover in with walls here, next to those towers. There we go. And we're probably gonna make sure it goes over here like I was thinking. We will see how we do exactly with it. This is like, I have a little bit of an idea of how I want to do this. But then a lot of this is also experimenting, trying different things and see kind of what works out the best for us. So I'm gonna move the walls to that place first, because you can't drag them as long as you want them. There's like a limit to it. So there we go. This will be kind of the, as you can call, kind of like as a throne or something. And this will be pretty open here. We got some invaders. Let's go deal with them before we continue with this. Let's send our troops over. We have nine soldiers. It should be fairly easy. Our walls is getting up nicely here. They decided to climb our ladders, and we have to bring them over here. And the gardener's gonna stay here because there's a bug with the gardener. They don't care for enemies, so, and they do not rally, so I'm not sure if they have fixed it yet, but hopefully they will eventually. It's a mod, so that's how it's gonna have to be fixed. It could already be fixed, but I'm running an older version perhaps of the mod. The troop is doing a pretty good job. I guess we can take down this archer here. Let's take this guy. I like to take out like the little bit weak ones first, because they are really weak. But these guys that have a little bit of color on their armor and stuff, they are a lot stronger, so I can see the entire troop is actually hitting that guy quite a bit, and he's still taking quite a beating before he goes down, while these guys, the normal ones, they go down super quick. So we're gonna work a little bit on the throne, on how we wanna have this to look. I was even kind of thinking of making it this throne kind of high, so you have to go up like almost like stairs up to it. So I'm gonna experiment with that idea and see how that could look. Probably not gonna have it as wide as this is, but this was like just for making it easier when we're gonna design the things. And I think it's working out pretty good so far. So I'm gonna make the throne something like this, with sticking out like from the middle here. Then I'm thinking that it goes up a bit. For example, let's say this would be the top, and we need some chairs up here. So we're not gonna go for these ones, they kinda look kind of weird, these ones actually. The chairs and the table pretty much look the same. So I think we might go for these stone chairs. So we could have two like that, maybe the king and the queen would be sitting there for example. And what we could do here is to make it like this, when you go up to the throne, a little bit interesting maybe. So maybe you go up some stairs to it, like 2 steps at a time. And maybe go up here. Maybe it should be, let's do maybe 3 steps at a time. Or we could do 2 and we start here instead. I think that's kinda nice. So they can go up here and like speak to the king or something. I'm kind of thinking of Game of Thrones with the Daenerys a little bit about the throne thing. It's like way smaller, but it's kind of cool still. And maybe we do something like at the sides here. We're just gonna experiment and try this. How this would look. We could go something like that, and if we want to we can even remove these. Let's see how that would look. So maybe this would be up to our throne. I wonder how it would look if we maybe change each step to be like this. It might be too much though. I think it's a little bit too much, so let's go back with that. I was thinking of taking some color that kinda looks the same as this. So for example, this one do look a little bit similar. We do the same for the very top maybe. And let's do maybe it for... actually not for this one maybe. Something like that. I think that looks pretty awesome. And maybe we want to put some decoration here. Like maybe when you are supposed to go up here, or maybe even next to where they're sitting here. Maybe they should be sitting a little bit closer to the wall. And perhaps we can even have some trees inside here. I really want to look like you going up to the throne here, and it's gonna look pretty awesome. We're gonna have kind of high roof here. You're never limited about these walls for the height of a roof. You can always make it as high as you want, as open as you want on the inside. So we're gonna make it pretty open here, and I'm thinking of making perhaps some cool pillars here. So I'm gonna make them, I think, let's see here, like this size, something like that. So that allows me to put like a centerpiece to it. Like that, there would be 4 of them. That helps support like the roof a bit. And perhaps we go like for a different color for the middle. I'm not sure if we should go that different. So you see, this one is just a little bit brighter than the others, so it's gonna make it stand out a little bit, not much, but a little. It's gonna be pretty cool to have them, and they're gonna be going up higher, but we don't know the roof size for the moment. But we do have them planned out. We just have to remember to fix them, like, you know, once we get higher up, and we might want to add some wall clay lamps to these. That's pretty cool. I already think this looks pretty cool, the entrance to the throne room. We need to make bedrooms for this also, so we have to figure out where the king and queen and the royal family is gonna be sleeping and stuff like that. And we have to perhaps recolor a few things. I already think the color looked pretty cool, but we're definitely gonna change some. Like this red that we got here, I do not think we're gonna have here, so let's see, maybe if we go for... let's go for like a really dark one. Oh, we beat the date update, awesome, another one joins us. So Ahom Vishan has joined us, and he got a really awesome spirit and a good mind. So I'm probably not gonna have this color here, but this color here, that has to change. It looks the same as that one, that looks the same as that one. So I do not look when it looks like that. So let's try something different, maybe even foggy gray, it's like a gray color. Perhaps a little bit of let's try the Spanish white. I love the Spanish white, it looks pretty cool. The question is, should we have the Spanish white here or not? That's another question. And I kinda like that red thing. I think that red might stay there, we will see. And let's go for some color called vanilla something and try it here. I think we should have a dark color here, to be honest, maybe fawn. It's not as dark as the stairs, but it's kinda similar. Maybe the Pavlova, I use that quite a bit as well. Ekru maybe. Let's see here, I want to do some coloring here. Am I gonna add in some Spanish white color here next to this? Here we go, and then perhaps we'll go for red color and maybe a different one, maybe that one. Just to make it stick out, still red but it's darker than other red. This leads up to our throne. And we maybe should change this color slightly. Oh, that looks, I think this looks better actually. This just comes together better. And I think we might still change this. There's probably going to be a lot of color changing here to get it just the way we want it. I think that maybe this should actually be a little bit darker since we want the pillars to stick out. The problem is these stairs over here, but maybe we can do something about that as well. So perhaps we can actually change these to that brighter color. And let's see here, I think this one could be a little bit darker. No, it looks the same to me. That will make the stairs stick out a little bit more. I'm not sure if we like it or not. We're gonna try it at least. That's kind of interesting. I'm probably gonna change. Let's see how it will look. Let's see how we can color this thing. Maybe we can do it a little bit different, so we're actually having this bright color, but maybe at the very end of it, add something else, like maybe like this red thing continues up here. Could even go the entire way, maybe. So I think this looks pretty sweet. We might want to change how it look on top though. Let's move these things for now. It feels like we should have some more decoration up here, like some flowers or something. We can even put these here. Wonder if we can actually turn these, and we could have like put them on top of this thing. Don't seem like you can rotate them. Sometimes they are on the right way though. What we could maybe do is if we drag it out like that, I think. And then we like put it next to this thing here. See, it will stay there on top of the thing, but it should remain if I move away the slab. The thing though is that it's floating a little bit, so maybe, I don't know. Maybe we should skip it. I just thought that would be an interesting thing. Maybe we want to have some, we can actually have some mosaic here, but maybe that's not gonna look good. I see that this step is actually longer. There's 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's kind of okay actually though. But I definitely have changed it during when I was building this. Let's make this one the same. I think maybe the last one can be a longer one when just standing there. I think that's kind of interesting thing. See, we're missing a part down here. We might even want to change this reddish color, but maybe want to keep it. I kind of like it. We have one here. Maybe we should also remove this thing. I like those tree planters there really much. They look really cool. Okay, so let's see how I want to do here. Let's go for some coloring. We gotta click here so we don't recolor anything. Because if you do that, sometimes you can change the entire thing pretty much. So now maybe we want to make some like special paths leading up to the doors here. So we can make them go like free like that. Then maybe we want to have another path that goes here at the side. We're gonna have a door here, a small one. Another one this side. So maybe we want to add this Spanish white and that stuff here too. So I definitely think this is starting to look pretty cool, guys. I like the coloring we're doing here. It's really awesome, a lot of details going on, but I still feel like we need something more. Maybe there's some statue we need. Maybe we need, like, for example, the Guardian statue to be standing in here, or outside even. Maybe we don't want it to be inside here. We can have someone's statue standing there also. I think that could actually look pretty cool. Do we still have to figure out, like, if we want to have that door or not? We will see. So this is a very big build and design thing, so we're gonna do like this haul here for today, and then we're gonna continue in the next episode with designing this castle here. I know this is taking a long time, but I think it's gonna be really worth it, and it's gonna look pretty awesome and freaking cool when we're done with this. So guys, thanks for checking out this episode with me, Bant, in StoneHearth with Arkas while we're designing the castle hall. And next one we will continue with more of this castle. So guys, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to check out my Twitch channel also. The link to that for live stream is in the description. And thanks for liking the video if you did so. It helps me out really much, and I hope you're gonna have a great time today. And see you next time guys. So thanks for watching and take care.